So hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'll cover this amazing lab. So simply click on Start Lab and open the console incognito window. Now watch the video carefully. Now from here, just click on I understand. Now here you'll get another pop-up. You have to just click on I agree, agree and continue. Okay. So let me just show you how it is coming. Okay. Now from here, we have to just open the VM instance. So for that, in the search box, let me just remove this unwanted pop-up from here. Go to VM instance. From here you can see, just click on the SSH button. Okay. Or you can do one more thing, that you can just click on this down arrow, open gcloud command, run in cloud shell and simply hit enter, because it will be easiest way to complete the lab. Click on continue, authorize, now it is live. Just hit enter, type Y, hit enter, again hit enter twice. Now you can see the SSH session is now live, and if you get any error, I'll suggest just redo all the steps. Okay. Now what we have to do, we have to move forward to the next step of this lab. So before we move, you need to just sign up for the GitHub. Okay. So you have to come to the github.com website. Okay. Here you require personal GitHub account, means you have to enter your personal credentials over here. Click on the sign up. Just like you sign up on any of the website, you have to enter the details and sign up over here. And if you already have account, just simply sign in over here. So we have to just sign in. If it asks like this for two-factor authentication, you have to just check your mailbox and just enter the code first of all. So just enter it like this and it will be auto verified over here. So finally we are signed in over here. Now what you have to do, you have to first of all go to your repositories. If you have already done this lab, then you have to come to your repository, open this, and you have to delete it, because if you don't delete it, you'll face some kind of error over here. So simply come down over here, click on delete this repository. I understand, and just follow as I'm doing. Copy from here to here, paste it, and just delete it. Now once you have deleted the repository, you are free to begin all the steps. Okay. Now from here, come back to the lab instruction. Come to task number 1. Here we'll do everything step by step and easy manner. So first of all, we have to just change the directory and install Hugo. So just run it like this. It's done. Now in the next step, we have to just install Git over here and export the values. So this command will also take some time. You have to wait for it. So here you can see all these things are installed. Now what you have to do, we have to first of all, okay, one more important thing. If you get any type of question, so you have to simply type yes in small letters. Okay, they have clearly mentioned, and then hit enter. Now we have to just configure the Git and GitHub. So for that, just copy it and paste over here. Now from here, we have to just sign in to our GitHub account. Okay, just hit enter. Again hit enter. Type Y, hit enter. Again hit enter and hit enter once again. Now you can see this link. You have to click on it and sign in with the same GitHub account which you created just now, or you are having as a spare GitHub account. I'll suggest always use a temporary GitHub account for doing these type of labs. Do not use a personal GitHub account where you have multiple projects out there. So click on continue. Now again, if you get a two-factor authentication, means confirmation code, you need to check the mail first of all, and then you have to copy this code. How to copy? Just drag your mouse cursor from here to here. You'll see this clipboard icon. Come over here, paste it, and just continue over here. And just authorize yourself. And you can see it is successfully done over here. We are signed in. Now we have to move forward to the next step. That is, we have to create the repository. So for that, just run this command. And we have created the repository. Let's see whether we are able to get the score for this or not. Let's rerun it again. And try to check the score. So yes, we got the score. Now we have to just change it and run this command to install the details regarding our new site. Now what we have to do, we have to install the Hello Friend NG theme. So it's the website theme. By running this command, we have installed this, and then we have to remove some of the get_ignore files. Done. Now we have to check whether the server is running or not. So just press it, and you can see server is started now. Now just check the score for this task also. So we got the score. Now we have to press Ctrl C to stop the server. Now from here we have to deploy the site to Firebase. Okay. So first run this command to install the Firebase tools. It will take some time. Meanwhile, do like the video and subscribe the channel. So it's done. Come back again to the lab instruction and just initiate the Firebase. So we have to initiate it, run it. Now please pay attention to this step because most of you may make mistake while selecting and how to navigate to it. So you have to use down arrow key. First of all, let me just verify that we have to use this project ID which is listed over here. I think only one project ID is there. Yes, that is only. So what we have to do, we have to use down arrow key, okay, to navigate like this and just stop on the hosting setup deployments for static web apps. You have to stop over here to select. You have to press the space bar button. See, sometimes if you make any mistake like you selected any other options, you have to press the space bar again to deselect it. So as we have to select this one only, we are selecting it and simply hit enter. Now hit enter again and we have to use the existing project. So the project ID is shown over here. You have to just hit enter over here and now hit enter. Now here you have to type N, hit enter, N, hit enter, Y, hit enter. So you have successfully done the first step. Now what we have to do, we have to deploy it. So for deployment, just run this command. So it will be also done. You have to wait for the next steps. So finally it's done. If you want to view, you can view it also. And you can see the website is now live. Now let's come over here and do the task number 2. For that, just copy it, set the user details, then change the directory. And after that, we have to just push the code. So just push the code by running this particular command. Okay. And after that, we'll configure the build. So just copy this and just run over here. Now we have to first of all establish the connection to our GitHub repository. This is the most important part. So we have to do it manually. We are doing all the things manually only, but we have to use UI part for this task. So it's showing pending. Now what you have to do from here, you have to just go to the build, just type build. Okay. Also comment down which mode do you like to see, means dark mode or light mode while completing the lab so that I can just implement that only from the next videos. So okay, it's opening on a new tab. Now from here you can see repositories. We have to click on that. We have to connect the and authenticate the repositories. Okay. So you have to just click on the repository. Remove this. You can see incomplete configuration. Click on these three dots, continue setup. Now mostly it will just pop up all the things. You have to just click on continue. and it will take some time. You have to just click on only select repository. From here we have to select which one, can you guess? So we have to select this one. I think here it is. Yes, this one we have to select and just click on install. Now it will just connect the repository and it is done. Now from here you can link the repository also. And just link it. Okay. So it will take some time for the link to get completed. Now come back over here and come to the lab instruction. From here, just run this command, hit enter. It is also creating another repository, that is build repository. Okay. After that, we have to create a cloud build trigger. Now for trigger, just copy this command, paste over here, hit enter. Now while creating the build trigger, how to view that your trigger is running or not? So you have to come to the history page. And here you can see it is not showing, but in the triggers page, let's see. Yes, now it is showing over here. So if you want to run, you can run it, but I don't think it's required to run over here. If I directly check the score, I got the score. Now let's move to the next step of this lab. Mostly we are towards the last step only. Last two steps are remaining. So first of all, just copy this command. Come over here, paste it like this. And we have to just edit the config.toml file. You have to do, you have to just copy this particular name, copy it. Okay, carefully copy it and just type nano space the name, hit enter, and just use the down arrow key. Come over here, use the right arrow key to navigate. Wait a second. Stop here. Press the backspace key. By mistake, I removed another comma. Sorry, inverted comma. Okay. So you have to keep your key over here, means the setting. Now after that, you have to just copy it and paste over here like this. Just paste it. You can see the sequence must look like this. Now to exit, you have to press Ctrl X, Y, and then hit enter. I'm doing it slowly so that you are able to complete it. And once you have done all these things, you have to push the changes. So paste the command to push the changes over here. Okay, it's done. Now what we have to do, we have to just test the pipeline. So for testing, just run this command like this. And then run this command also. It is also done. So it may take few minutes for the score to get updated. If you're not getting the score, do not worry about it. It takes time. So we have to wait for it. Okay. If you want, you can rerun this also. But we have already added it. So it's updated. And we got the score too. So this was a little bit lengthy lab. We used the easiest way also and the step-by-step method also. So thank you. Do like the video and subscribe the channel.